Yo, shout out to everybody worked on the album, you feel me, Shane?
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 7th episode of the Uncreative podcast. I got my boy, the King Zara over here, and we are joined by ThunderCat 123 Studios. What's good, homie?
Hey, how y'all doing? Happy to be here. Super excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Glad to have you here,
since
bro.
you have your own podcast now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be sure to not link it because I don't want competition anymore. That's joking.
The ThunderCast.
No, that shit's really good.
Yes, sir. The ThunderCast. Oh yeah.
I listened to half of the 3rd episode. I need to finish that, but the 4th should be coming out very soon.
The 4th is going to be out relatively soon. I'm just dropping episodes as frequently as I can. Like whenever I feel like it really. Like usually, I was thinking about doing some kind of weekly thing to keep it consistent, but because the ThunderCast is so personal to me, I was just like, you know what, we're gonna do every episode whenever I'm in the mood to do one.
Yeah.
That's why the 3rd episode came out as soon as it did.
Right, yeah.
That's
I was like,
how
damn.
it should be, bro. I love that.
Man, hitting us with a wombo combo,
like,
bruh. And that's
oh,
what I
yeah,
admire
bro.
about you both. Like, you guys really, like, find passion in whatever you guys are doing. So it's like, it's just like, it's either like spaced out because you need to take time for yourself and stuff, and you guys like know your own pace, or it's just like back to back to back, and that shit's just fucking cool.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
I have a lot of fun.
Like, feel your best, you know.
Yeah,
Just do it.
So
I have a whole lot of fun when I do the ThunderCast, because when I'm doing the cast, when I'm doing the cast, it's like even though I'm speaking out loud about what I'm feeling about that specific topic, I'm also thinking out loud and reflecting, so my thoughts are constantly changing. And sometimes I'll even debate myself out loud. And I guess that offers some more discussion on the topic at hand, whatever topic it is.
So you do have like some core values that may like develop in the future, but do you see yourself like a stance that you're gonna have in like a year or 2 from now? You're gonna listen back to and be like, damn, I was stupid.
Hey, high key, like that's a good point, because what I might do, should that ever happen, is I'll actually make a part 2 to the first one, and I'll go back and reflect on that first episode that I did that topic on.
That would be so sick.
Yeah, so you can see, because like in that 3rd episode, I mentioned how I like to keep an open mind on things. So even if I have the stance now, that could very well change in the future. It's entirely up to time and how my mindset changes.
Oh, that's cool, man. It's gonna be like a whole evolution chart, like turn from monkey to man, with all of like the evolving topics and like stances you have on stuff.
Yeah, for real. Like,
Evolution.
I don't know, it's cool. It's gonna be cool, for sure.
Like right now, I think you're very mature and stuff, and I think you're like, man, you have like, you're a type of person where I feel like your whole personality and how it is now is kind of like, not the apex, but it's like, this is like complete. But just to see that you could still go on like longer, go on and like keep evolving is really cool. It's like, you're already mature, of course, but it's like watching you mature more, or like become like your own man, and it's fucking cool.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I really appreciate that, because I was told by my dad, like, you never want to stop learning, because if you're the person who thinks you know everything, right, like, you're the dumbest person in the room, because then you keep yourself from learning. So I like to keep an open mind, constant changing perspectives on things, so it helps me to grow.
Yeah.
One of my friends who's
There's always room to learn.
One of my friends who's a mechanic had like a mentor who's like, has like this rule called like, you don't know shit, where if you go into a room and you know exactly how to fix a car, you just say, I don't know how to do that. So you just watch and learn how other people do it in different ways or something. So you just learn differently, and then whenever you do really know how to do it, you could just do it for yourself.
Exactly.
Fucking
Exactly.
cool.
There's so much to learn. There's so much, like, the universe is so big. There's so many things that can't even fit into this little brain.
You know what? It's something that I need to fit in a fucking shelf. I don't know. I was trying to transition it. S.H. Figuard. We're back on that bitch. I don't give a fuck. We need to talk about it every single episode. Every single episode, or else it's not going to be the same. D&D
Oh
was your
man,
pick.
figures are so fascinating to me. Like I don't buy them because they're like outside of my pay range, but like they're really dope figures. It's just I've been noticing there's been a lot of controversy surrounding them as of late, like especially with the Goku that was just released and all these other things with the Bandai exclusives and all that stuff.
Premium Bandai. Yeah, it's a mess. You know, like the community is like, it's like 1 second they're like, oh my god, I love this, and it's like, I fucking hate this. I want it to burn in hell. Like,
Release another Goku, dumbasses.
yeah.
We need more Goku.
For real,
Did
for
you
real.
guys forget about Goku whenever he hit puberty? We need that one too.
I mean, actually, I wouldn't
Goku
mind
would
like
be
a Dragon Ball,
badass.
like a teen style Goku. I would love that,
Yes,
actually.
especially with his feet out. I mean, in the tournament with versus Piccolo, that'd be really cool, right, guys?
That would be sick.
Yeah.
And toe articulation.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Goku's toe solos
10
every
toes,
single person
10.
like stop motion.
Actually, that'd be actually really cool. Like honestly, like the Goku, but he wouldn't have the blue gi, like under gi. It would just be like the orange gi, or it could be like that shirtless Goku when he fought Piccolo Jr. That'd be really cool.
Or
I mean,
fought
yeah.
Raditz.
Yeah.
I also like
Or, to be honest,
I like Saiyan Saga Krillin because we only keep getting like the Android Saga stuff, and Android Saga Krillin, that nigga is built. That nigga is cool.
oh my
But
god, bro, he is
Facts.
I like
fire, bro.
I like all the other Krillins before he got swole. Like Krillin was a real main character in like the first few arcs. Oh man.
Yeah, that's very true. Krillin is really slept on. Like I get it, but like my boy be getting slept on.
Krillin is
Heavily.
actually one of my
Really
favorite
does.
characters. I don't know if you guys knew this, but because I don't really talk about him much because there's nothing really going on with him, but he's actually I just been like watching like old DBZ Kai clips and stuff, and Krillin's like, Goku, we grew up together and let us grow old together, or like something like that, and it was so sweet. I was like, yeah, I'd rub
I
that
love
nigga's
that.
bald head, bro, like that. Dude.
Yeah, I mean Krillin. Look, he had the power to pull an android and like technically save the universe by doing so.
Yeah.
So like, I commend the man.
Nobody in the
Same.
world could tell him to get amongst some bitches, because he already did. He got among
Oh, God.
the number one,
All right,
the Android
literally,
18.
literally.
So number
Exactly.
one, they had to add an 8 after just to show how many number one she is. That's how fucking base she is. Oh my god.
Hey, that was not creative. I like that.
What?
Yeah, it was.
That's a podcast for this.
Baddest android of them all.
All right,
Yes,
maybe
sir.
21.
Man.
Oh wait, she's like 2 or some shit. Like, technically, I'm not even 5.
She wasn't, bro. Android 18 still slaps.
Yeah.
Big fact.
Till that tail came out, then I was kind of scared. Thunder. The last episode, we were talking to Solo Train Productions. Shout out to that episode. Go watch it if you didn't. And if you didn't, why are you here? Go watch it, stupid. I just told you. Solo was talking about the He-Man stuff. And I voice act in there too. And so does the King Zara. So, can you tell us some behind the scenes ThunderCut like information about the new or whatever animations you have coming out soon?
Ooh, the thunder.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm working on the sequel to that first one that everyone voiced in the final confrontation. This sequel is called The Silent Killer.
Ooh, okay.
So basically, it's still revolving around most of the main cast from the first one, and it's taking place a year after the first one. So there's definitely some changes. Some of the characters that were the main focal points are kind of more reserved to the side, while some of the side characters are pushed to the forefront. Because, being masters of the universe, like, there's a weird conflation, I get it, where a lot of people tend to think that Masters of the Universe only revolves around He-Man, but because it's called Masters of the Universe, it's about the entire cast. So each film is kind of delving into that in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like, basically cutting in a year after the first one, we're bringing some side characters to the forefront. We have a new antagonist by the name of Ninjor. He's kind of like this assassin.
Hey,
kind
my
of character.
ninja. I mean, oops, go ahead.
Yeah, so he's really cool. As soon as I saw him just visually, I was like, yeah, we're gonna definitely do some cool things with him.
Yeah.
There's also going to be another film after that that's going to complete this trilogy. Now I'm thinking afterwards, because you mentioned ThunderCut. I'm thinking afterwards, like combining all 3 of those videos into one massive Masters of the Universe film, which is going to be, I'm assuming, going to be at least an hour.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I think that's the plan.
Yeah. So it's called The Silent Killer?
The Silent Killer, yes.
Damn, he might be farting in this one. Let's go. Wait,
yeah,
wait.
he
I want to say one
much.
thing though.
There may be like a silent storm brewing.
That was so funny. I forgot to laugh.
That's actually really cool because there's a scene where, like, the moment he appears to fight the main characters, the protagonists, it's actually raining and storming outside.
Oh shit!
Like during the scene. So it
Well, damn.
kind of hit it on the head there.
They be wet.
Silent storm cameo.
I need to stop with that. Like, God damn it! I heard that
That's the best part.
the first Master of the Universe was black. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, so in the back in the 80s, you know, most of the characters that they were making, you know, were obviously like white.
Yeah.
For transparency.
White people
But
like.
in the more recent series on Netflix, they changed some things up. So the very first character that got the power of He-Man, his name is King Grayskull. They made him black, and I really like that. Like, cool. The first one with the power was a black king. That is dope.
My black
That's so
son.
cool.
I'm gonna say.
My black son. He's making each day the best that he can. Also, he's a ninja.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the other. No.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, I
it was
forgot
really
he's
cool
black.
that
Wait,
they
what?
changed his race. They like altered it to fit the more modern age. It was dope.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Black King.
You know,
Ooh,
I
that
have a
sounds
different perspective
powerful.
actually on stuff like that. So before I used to be like, hey, why'd they make this character black? This already established. Like, if you guys want to make a character black, just make your own character or something like that. Which I do think, like, we should just make more black characters. That'd be fucking sick. But
Yeah.
I've kind of come to the realization that that's kind of a stupid talking point. Like, it's called interpretations, dumb. If someone wants to interpret, like, someone as a female, black, like how they said, like, they're gonna make Link from Zelda a black female. At first, I was like, yeah, that's stupid. But now I thought to myself, all right, it's a fucking it's an interpretation. If I don't like it, I'm just not gonna watch it. And I wasn't gonna watch it anyway. Why the fuck do I care? You know? So it was really cool just to see. And that dude looked fucking swaggy, bro. That first Master of the Universe, that dude was fucking. Oh, he's so cool. He looks so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and real quick to jump back on that point you were saying, I actually had the same mindset. Like, before I used to think, why don't they just make more diverse characters as opposed to changing the ones that are already established? But then, you know, when you're a fan of things like DC and Marvel, where there's constant changes and different universes and different interpretations, like you were saying, makes sense if a character is changed from what you remember them as, you know what I'm saying? Plus, if you don't like that stuff, there's always the version that you liked to begin with that's still there.
Exactly.
So
They never
people are
retconned it.
free to go back. Yeah.
Exactly. That's another thing, though, I want to say. Apparently, people forget that Marvel and DC comics were always super political. Like, they're like, why is it so political now? And they forget, like, fucking Captain America in his first issue fought Hitler. And, like, didn't, like, Superman also fight Hitler, too?
Yeah, literally, like, alright, I used to think that way as well. Like, I feel like there's too much politics, but that was a very immature mindset at the time. And, you know, as I got older, I began to really see and appreciate the lore and things. Superman was directly made by two Jewish kids escaping World War II and the oppression of the Nazis. And there's so much symbolism with Superman having, like, taking a bowling ball and smacking down 3 bowling pins of 3 different dictators at the time. Like, there's so much politics surrounding all that. And I don't want to get started with Batman and Robin, because that's a whole different, like...
And I heard
that's
that,
a whole different side of politics, but yeah.
Fun fact, I think this is... He used to be my favorite Robin for a while, but now I kind of like fucking Red Hood. I forgot what his name is. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But Tim Drake is bisexual.
Yeah, I heard about that recently. Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass.
I don't have a problem with it because the way it was written was like it very much like natural.
I mean, whenever you're around a bunch of dudes in tight span. Anyways,
I mean, low key.
Yeah, this. Yeah, this is stupid. Nah, poopy face tomato nose is gonna watch this and be like, "Oh my god, they are homosexual."
Part 2 is that the? I like part 2.
They gotta make a Broly rainbow animation.
For real though, like Tim Drake was always a character. Like he had an interest in different female characters, but it never really went anywhere. It was just kind of like, I like this person.
Yeah.
And then other times it was just like he was single and we never really got anything with him. So recently, he still had those feelings for that female character. I forget her name. But he also started getting these attachments to this male character and he didn't know how to feel about it. And then in the issue, by the time we get to the ending, he's talking about basically, let's experiment. And I'm cool with that because it's not like he's saying, I'm full out this. It's just right now he's exploring his identity. It's coming off naturally. It's not like they're just saying, this is what it is, deal with it.
And then
it's
Batman
like,
calls
okay,
him a retard and throws him into a cage with a bunch of rats.
I like that approach to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the retard part.
But yeah, I like the natural progression where the story's going at. I'm very curious to see where his arc goes.
He's also very curious.
Oh my god, I was about to say, it's like, okay, he's quite curious.
Yeah, and Joker's gonna hit him with the crowbar, like the crowbar, and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, harder, daddy. Yeah, hit me harder with the crowbar.
Man.
Joker's like, what the fuck?
Oh man, all it takes is one bad day.
Damn.
Cute.
And actually, in that comic book, the Joker was proven wrong. Fun fact. Everybody keeps saying, oh, he was right at the end. Batman broke down. Nigga, fucking, what's his name? Commissioner Gordon literally got like the worst day of his life, and he was just like, all right, yeah, we gotta go arrest Joker now. Like he didn't give a. He's like, all right, this is sucky, but I still gotta do my job. I'm not an asshole. Like, so Joker was proven wrong, which a lot of people like to gloss over, but whatever.
No, big facts. Like the Joker, the thing about the Joker is, he just wants the punchline. So if you just prove him wrong, you make the joke unfunny, he fails. His whole mission crumbles, and then that's another thing with the Joker I think is really complex. But it's also kind of it's kind of like dumb in a way, where it's like Joker, he prides himself in basically getting people's attention, specifically Batman.
He's so insecure.
So when he doesn't do that the right way and satisfies himself in that way, he fails, and then he loses himself. He feels like no one's going to remember him, and that is his biggest fear.
All I'm saying, bro, is if Joker was real, girls would be simping over him and be like, oh my god, guys, he's just so misunderstood. He's so look at his carved smile. Oh my god, that's whenever he blew up that fucking orphanage. Oh my god. Oh man.
Yeah, Joker is crazy, man.
What,
Joker
Batman?
really
You didn't think blowing up that orphanage was funny? Yeah, that. What are they gonna do? Tell their parents? Like, come on, Bruce, lighten up.
Dang.
Actually, I heard you were an orphan,
Just a
Batman.
joke, man. It's just a joke, bruh.
It's just a prank. When that Joker got his ass whooped, he's like, it's just a prank,
It's
Batman.
just a prank. Oh, shoot.
Look at the cameras rolling over there.
Like he looks at the camera and just like blows him up. Ah man.
Yeah,
So-
Joker's crazy, yo.
Since James Gunn pulled a miracle, the greatest miracle since fucking splitting the rivers with Moses, and made Suicide Squad actually good. One of the worst superhero movies to one of the best superhero movies to me. Now I'm kind of hyped for the Suicide Squad video game. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm actually kind of hyped about it.
There's a video game coming out? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know what's cool
Shit.
And
about that whole thing, right? It's like the original concept of that movie. The third act was supposed to have the squad fight an evil Superman, right?
Yeah.
And they changed it, but that's cool because the game is doing exactly that and more.
My brother told me about that. Yeah, it has
That's
Starro
pretty
in
cool.
it too.
Yeah, love Starro. They really did a good job with Starro because Starro, he was like the first big bad for the League, and then over time he became more of this like gag Deadpool kind of character, but he was still super powerful. And I think they did a good job at like showing the gag of Starro, but also the serious, destructive nature of him at the same time.
Starro
it was really cool.
Actually creeps me out. Like I don't know why, but like it just creeps me out.
Yeah, you got that massive eye, and just the fact that he can control you with the other smaller stars, and they attach to your face and take over your consciousness.
Yeah, he just like gives birth mid battle.
Yeah.
My ultimate attack, give birth.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Starro really is crazy.
Ability you got there.
Especially like seeing him in like I think it's like Arkham Knight or one of those things. Whenever you play as like the Batgirl DLC, then you can see like Starro in like a tube.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw that on like TikTok. I didn't even notice that whenever I played. I didn't really get that far, but whenever I was like into that game, and people in the comment sections were so funny, bro. They're like, "Yeah, she could have threw one batarang, and the entire universe would have been over."
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta play that game.
Honestly, you know what's crazy is that Arkham Knight is the only one I don't think I've ever played, and that's the one I've been wanting to play because it seems like kind of the most controversial after Arkham Origins, and I just want to see, or I just want to feel really like why that is, because I already know. It's just I want to experience it at some point.
I feel you. That's me with like all the GTA games. I'm playing San Andreas right now. The next one I'm probably gonna play is GTA 3, and then I'm probably gonna play because I think GTA 3 happens after San Andreas, and then I'm gonna play Vice City, and then 4, all of like the Liberty City stories. And I'm gonna replay 5 because I just wanna. I like the meta commentary all of those games have in it, and it's like it really gives me a lot of perspective. And I feel like it sounds so ironic, but playing those games feel like you're getting more mature. Like the real world is kind of getting
right. I feel that way as well.
Yeah, and I make that motherfucking toilet sparkle.
I love that line.
That shit's so funny.
Show me my motherfucking toilet sparkle.
Honestly,
yes, sir.
That's what's great about games, though. Like they kind of do it better than movies in the sense where they give you an experience that gives you a new perspective on the world. And the reason it's different is because since you're playing the game, you are in the world.
Yes,
like you're a part of the world. So you become the character you're playing as if it's written well and done properly.
Yeah.
And that's so true. Good. Because once it hits like that, it's like, wow, you really have a whole new perspective on certain things.
Gaming is the highest grossing thing, like entertainment thing now. GTA 5 in particular, with its goddamn online shark service, like the shark card thing, is the highest grossing property of all time.
Wow.
That is amazing.
It's amazing, but we can never get GTA 6 because they keep making updates to online so that they can keep making money. It's fucking annoying.
I have no hope for that.
Yeah, but it reminds me. That's really funny because it reminds me of the promotion regarding Spider-Man's new movie, where it's like, we're gonna get it at this time. Trust me, guys, it's gonna come out here. Wait, more info right here, but we don't see anything. So it's like, dang, come on, y'all, come on, where's the game at?
Y'all stop teasing us.
Yeah, come on. We're gonna get it. Like we're gonna support the product. You just gotta release it.
Have to actually release it, you know. So
yeah.
No, let's port GTA 5 on like 3 more systems. Let's port it on Switch next. Jesus Christ! Like they're about to port it more times than fucking Resident Evil 4.
Oh my God.
That's crazy, yeah.
You know how many times you have to port it over to something to beat that shit? God damn.
Yeah, Devil May Cry,
that's crazy.
Your heart out.
Fuck.
What got ported more, Devil May Cry or? I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that too.
RE4?
Shit, I'm back. We already made that joke. Yeah. How many times?
There's always room to make it again.
RE4 ported.
You can find RE4 on your local. It was ported
9 times. 8 different ports released 9 times. So there was probably like a special edition or some shit. But Devil May Cry is like the best at special editions.
RE4 or DMC?
That's Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
How many? And Devil May Cry. There's like a lot. There's 5 games for Devil May Cry, so I'm just gonna do like DMC Special Edition, which is DMC 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Bottom line, these games are amazing. People love them so much they just buy out on everything.
What the fuck? Someone asked. The Google suggested thing is Devil May Cry 3 a reboot? Sure, it is. Not a prequel.
I mean,
it's a reboot. Ooh, you are so close to making me drown you to death. Don't even continue with that statement. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing.
Me?
Yeah. I can't find it. What? Okay, forget it. It got ported. All right, that shit ain't coming up. Anyways, let's talk about Vegeta's hairline getting distorted because how hard he got his ass kicked.
I read that new chapter. Spoiler alert for everyone listening.
I can't say I'm surprised, but
honestly, it's not as bad as it was being commented on like yesterday and the day before when they were showing the leaks. Because the leaks made it out like
already?
He really got destroyed, but the chapter's out and
oh shit!
Wait, what chapter?
It's not as bad. It's not even. I don't think it's as bad as it was being put out to be.
What chapter number is it?
75.
75. Yeah, 75.
Yeah, 75. It's really not as bad. I am so happy that it was so cool because I was listening to the different translations before the official translation came out. Mm-hmm. And the name I was thinking of was Ultra Ego, which fits Vegeta's character. And then to hear him say that, and that's the official translation, was just like, that's so cool.
It's called the Ultra Ego?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Ultra
so you have Ultra
Ego.
Instinct and then Ultra Ego.
I don't know why, really but I don't like that.
That sounds fucking weird to me.
At first, I was like, but over time, I thought about it and I was like, I really like that, especially in regards to how the form works and what Vegeta's doing to make himself more powerful in that form.
They put fucking Kanye West in the super manga.
It sounds like a parody name, you know? Like, I feel like there's like another word that would work.
There was like a Spanish translation that they called it like Mega Instinct or something along those lines.
Oh, okay. I'm reading it right now. Kakarot's body may have a mind of its own, but I am all ego. In fact, go ahead and call this Ultra Ego.
I don't know about
Vegeta dropkicked the fuck out of him. Oh my god.
I laugh at that. I'm sure the chapter is good.
Oh my god, he punched him directly in his hairline.
Vegeta getting some shine. Hey, I'm all for it.
Oh, really? Dragon Ball Shine? That
Hey,
might be something.
And nigga's knocked out currently, so he ain't getting much shine.
Vegeta's been sleeping for a while.
Vegeta's took off his shirt.
Sleep for 3 years.
You know what that reminds me of? Vegeta taking off his armor like that?
What?
Remember, like the first fight with Goku versus Vegeta? Whenever Vegeta hit Goku with that like charging purple blast, like that fucking ginormous blast, and like Goku narrowly dodged it with Kaioken.
Yeah.
And like he just lands on the rock and he just like rips off his shirt instantly.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Ooh.
You know, it was really cool actually seeing Vegeta rip off the upper armor and just leaving the undershirt.
Yeah, Vegeta looking like Gohan out here, bro.
Yeah, like I really like this chapter because it wasn't like an overpowered Goku Black situation where as soon as he got like the enemy got a power up, it was over for Vegeta. If anything, it just seemed like Vegeta was at the top level, and Granola over time kept stacking until they got even, and then like Granola went slightly above him.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool because I didn't expect Vegeta to kill Granola this early in the arc or defeat him. I expected something more like Granola would still have sort of an upper hand, and then maybe there's some convincing going on. Because there's still the Heaters and Frieza as antagonists. We didn't even see Frieza yet in the arc. So
yeah, no.
I think there's a lot more to explore there.
Vegeta says "damn it" so many times every time he fights. It might as well just be his fucking catchphrase.
That's
damn it! He's learning as he fights.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Not bad.
Like Vegeta says "damn it" so often. Like it's one of his things. It's literally one of his things. It's like it happens almost as if not more often than Goku letting his guard down.
This isn't over yet. Sounds like
I
fucking like
believe it
Xenoverse
is.
clips like glitching out.
Yeah, man. Vegeta is so interesting, yeah.
Yeah. You know, also interesting.
He's nuts.
What's up?
Fuck
Yeah.
you. I'm having a solo topic right now. It's gonna be very brief, but
Go ahead.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean's getting released. Let's go. Find a fucking lead. Jesus Christ. I've been waiting
nice.
for so long.
Nice.
Oh man. And also, Baki the Grappler season 4 coming out. Fuck. And that's how
Yeah, I need to watch Baki the Grappler like
Yeah,
all the
me
way
too.
through because I was already interested from. I know you said like the Netflix one wasn't the one, but just off of
It wasn't the one to start.
concept. Yeah, just off of the concept, I liked it already. So I'll go
Huge necks.
watch all of it.
Oh man, the
I'm interested.
soundtrack.
Fucking
the soundtrack
necks
booming, bro.
is what that draws me. Their fucking necks are goddamn large.
Pause. What? What you talking about, Willis?
Their necks are large as shit. At least
Shit, you
like,
trying
like
to give me
from what I
anyways,
saw. Yes. I mean, that was the plot. Anyway, yeah. I gotta
by
start
the way,
watching Baki soon.
if it sounded like I was more hyped for Baki than Stone Ocean, I'm not. It just I just kind of knew that Stone Ocean was gonna release.
Definitely
for a long
did
time.
sound like it.
Yeah,
It sounded like it. Yeah.
Because I knew that Stone Ocean was gonna get released for a while now. I just didn't expect. Look, dude, I watched JoJo like 2 to 3 years ago now. Well, I think 2 or 1.5 years ago now.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew that this was coming the entire time. And
right.
but Baki, I literally just decided to watch it after like I watched it whenever I was like way younger, and as soon as I finished, the trailer just came out, and I was like, "Yo, are you fucking for real, bro? This is perfect." So
Yeah,
I might be a little bit more
badass.
hyped, but one of them I just knew was coming out for a while.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Honestly,
I
makes
expected this
sense.
Baki thing.
I don't wanna hype you up too much, but like the more you talk about JoJo, the more interested I get in it. Like
Oh, dude, it's great.
I know I'm always like, I don't really wanna, but the more you talk about it, I become more intrigued, and I feel like I'm getting left out, which I am. So,
Hey,
I'm
bro.
gonna-
It's only a matter of time before you're like in the loop.
yeah,
I just finished part 7, and you want me to tell you a little bit of the plot of part 7?
sure, I'm down.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So a crippled person and some dude from some I fucking forgot what just a crippled and a foreign cowboy go on a hunt to go fetch the corpse of Jesus Christ himself, and they have to fight the president over it.
Oh snap!
Yikes.
That's crazy.
Also, the
That's
president tries
crazy.
to force himself on a 14-year-old girl, but you know that's neither here nor there. You know.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the president's wife, bro, she has a suffocating fetish, bro.
Oh, Lord.
There's a whole
Oh,
arc
Lord.
where the 14-year-old girl was like in the president's like mansion trying to like kind of infiltrate them and stuff, or like she got captured, and the president's wife, the first lady, literally was like, "Yeah, sit on my face, please. Yeah, just fucking knock me out. Oh my god, man, she has like autoerotic
That's
asphyxiation.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
That is so crazy.
Also, in other news,
Knock me the fuck out right now.
Me reciting the lines for one of my favorite parts in that part, like the pizza mozzarella song. You guys would know if you guys read it. That landed me a role to voice act for Shonen Blast. Shonen Blast? That's his name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God, if I was butchering that, I would be so mad at myself.
I'm like 99% sure it is.
All right, cool. Shout out to him. Everybody, go donate to his GoFundMe.
Hell yeah.
I'll link that in the description.
That
too.
shit booming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Hey.
my man, this I'm excited to see where the chapter for Super goes.
Yeah, honestly,
the whole
like
arc.
I'm really curious because like I was one of those people. I don't know if this is minority or not, but I was one of the people that really enjoyed
You're a minority?
the moral arc.
Shit. We gotta end this episode right here, guys. We gotta wrap it up. I didn't know he was a minority. I'm about to get canceled. Go ahead.
But I really liked the moral arc, like the way it ended. I like the symbolism behind it and what it means.
Yeah.
for
Set the
Dragon
program
Ball.
really put into perspective.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm really intrigued by this granola arc because it reminds me of the baby arc, the Tuffle arc back in GT, but it's altered to fit Super.
Yeah.
And I like that. I really do.
Granola is fucking cool.
Granola reminds me of Sasuke a lot.
Yes, he does, especially with his ability with his eyes. It's literally like the Sharingan. Like
you gotta literally with a Kirin, bro.
Yeah, bro. But it's so dope. Like, especially in this most recent chapter, it's really cool.
I gotta read that shit.
So apparently his eyes connected, like, of course your eyes connect to your brain. It's like directly connected, but apparently his other eye is like literally his brain or some shit. I heard that.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like his eye is so precise that it can pick up the blood flow in your body. Like, that's how he was able to defeat Goku, because he was able to see where Goku's blood flow moved in his body whenever he was dodging, so he can pinpoint where to hit him.
My man,
that is fucking awesome as hell. That's so fucking cool. Holy
it was so dope. Like it was I was like, yo, okay, I didn't know the Ceruleans had it like that. Like that's
okay.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean,
damn, bro.
Yeah, it is cool to like see like aliens like that. It kind of reminds me of the Bardock special, where like there was like the ones where they could like see the future and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I want to say something too with Granola. I don't know if anyone else picked up on this, but like when he got the wish to be the strongest, he's having a lot of abilities that are like similar to Goku and Vegeta's. Like there's recently in this chapter alone, he did a technique very similar to Vegeta's Hakai, where he was destroying the rocks and how they exploded. Like it reminded me directly of how Vegeta did it earlier in the previous chapters.
Well, I guess the channel was kind of scaling off of like the most powerful people in the universe already established, and they were like, oh well, these guys have this, so this would probably be crafty for this guy. Yeah,
like I'm wondering if by strongest wish, like becoming the strongest person, that entails having all the strongest characters' abilities. I don't know how I would feel about that in hindsight, but if that is the case, it just has to be written properly.
Yeah.
Execution, is key with that.
Big facts.
For realsies, man. Fuck, man. I can't wait until you guys watch Baki, because there's this one character named Jack Hanma. Oh shit, I can't spoil it. Anyways, you'll forget that unless you rewatch the podcast. Jack, this nigga is so fucking raw, bro. Oh my god, he's so cool. Everybody in the show so cool. Baki's cool. Fucking Yujiro's cool. I mean, they're all. Anyways, fucking Kaio Retsu is cool. Everybody's just so fucking cool. Dopo Orochi's these motherfuckers. God damn. I'm having so much fun.
I can't wait to watch it, bro. But,
I'm gonna have to watch that at some point.
Except there's this one character that's in the manga, and he's a reincarnation, or like kind of a reincarnation. They took his soul out through his spine somehow, and took his they took like DNA from his spine and recreated him, and then his soul just jumped into the body because it's familiar with it. And this dude like he's like a samurai, and he walks around with a sword while everybody else fist fights, and he's just like fucking up everybody. Like everybody in the manga, he's just whooping their ass. Like
that's so cool.
Fucking
dude's
badass.
on demon time.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Going fucking crazy up in there.
He's so fast that he didn't unsheath his sword, and he was so fast that he imagined himself slicing through somebody, and it started slicing through him.
That is
what? What?
Huh?
He imagined something and it fucking happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think Baki imagines himself fighting a prey mantis. Like
that's
a giant
so crazy.
Prey mantis. Yeah, it's weird.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir.
Let me think of some other stuff, like some weird shit.
I can't even imagine, pun intended, like that. Like
there was this dude who got every single bone in his body broken, like his rib cage broken, and like both of his kneecaps like shattered, and they put him in the hospital. And like literally like a day later, he just like jumped out like a 5-story window and landed on his knees and walked away like nothing happened.
Damn.
Ow.
Like damage just doesn't work over there. Like they don't give a fuck. They're too muscly for that.
Right, their muscles like a force field, yo.
Got muscles on me muscles.
A character got so mad that their fight was getting interrupted by an earthquake that they punched the ground and the earthquake stopped.
Yeah,
That's so crazy, yeah.
Like,
He stopped the tectonic force of the
oh,
planet.
what the fuck? This fucking earthquake is annoying as shit. Yeah, and just fucking stops. It's like, all right, now we can continue our fucking fight.
you're black. Get out.
You're rid.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
That is ridiculous,
crazy.
bro. I can't wait to watch this shit,
It's
bro.
so
Holy shit.
it's a bizarre adventure, if you will. I've noticed something about me. I've been
He's
the
bizarre
most
adventure.
like interested anime I've been into is like super buff manly anime, and I don't know if that makes me like Tim Drake or like I just really just like fighting, but man, it's fun.
I don't know what you see in me, then.
Shit, I'm trying to see inside you. We might have to edit that part out. Anywho,
The personality.
I'm watching this other fighting battle anime called Kengan Ashura, and it's really cool too. I'm only on episode 3, but one of the weird things that happened in episode 1 is this old man watched the main character fight for the first time, and the testosterone rush was so great that he went home, and he's like 65 or 55, and he had sex with like a 20-year-old for the first time in like 15 years because he had so much testosterone rushing in his like body after watching him fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
These animes are fucking weird, but they're so cool. They're just so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had skills.
That nigga has skills.
That nigga got skills.
Ah, man.
Shit, man.
Yo, you got me interested in them though, for sure, because I don't like watch a whole
Buff
lot
men?
of anime, but the ones you've listed got me intrigued.
Yeah, man, they're really cool. I don't watch like, I guess I'm not like other anime watchers, but I don't watch like normal anime that people would watch. Like,
Yeah.
for example, just like anime where you can't really tell the art style apart. I watch specifically animes where all their art styles are so different and so unique that it just doesn't even feel like it's just so different. Like JoJo, Baki, Dragon Ball, fucking not One Piece. I'm not watching that. Not joking. I watch One Piece, but not now. But I
Yeah,
just
One
watch like a
Piece.
bunch of like abstract anime because I just think it's cool. Like I watched something called Parasite the Maximum just because it looked cool to me and it was a really good anime.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard about Parasite. With One Piece, I'm not gonna be so this is what my plan is when it comes to One Piece, because I already attempted to watch it, but it's so long. I can't.
That's what she said.
Pause. So, I'm probably gonna read the manga, and then go back and watch like the really well animated fights or whatever.
That's what I was planning to do for My Hero, unironically.
I tried to watch it, I was like, you know what, this is just not for me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. The art style is definitely it takes some getting used to when like there's other anime that look a lot more similar. It's really stylistic, One Piece.
I like the music though and the sound effects.
True. Yeah, like the music I've heard, I've only ever heard like 2 songs from One Piece. I heard the very first opening, and there's like a specific, it's like the main theme of One Piece that I've listened to.
I just listen to Zoro's theme a lot because it's so fucking badass.
Yeah, I gotta listen to more of the soundtrack because I kind of like what I'm hearing so far. Like, it really does fit the sailor on the sea pirate kind of thing.
Yeah. They're getting swifty.
there's some badass songs there.
Got some badass women in there too. Fuck. Like, shit. I think her name is Nami. Like, yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
no,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could beat me to
Yes, sir.
death. Anyways,
Me first.
speaking of women, I could beat you to death. DNZ, Cowboy Bebop boy. Cowboy Bebop.
That is on my list of top priorities.
Yeah, I need to watch
I haven't
Cowboy
started yet,
Bebop.
but I am gonna start it soon, and I'm fucking hyped too. And after that, it's Baki, my nigga. So
No
Yes,
joke.
sir, I need to watch Cowboy Bebop.
I was joking.
Like, I need to watch
Are you
that because I started the
joking?
first episode. I really started the
lame.
first episode of Cowboy Bebop, but I didn't get. I don't know why I didn't. Like, I think I got distracted. I don't know. Like sometimes. Oh, you know what it was? Because at that point in time, when I started watching, I was gonna watch with like a group of people, but then like no one got around to it after that first episode, so I haven't watched it since. I gotta watch Cowboy Bebop as well. Like, heard so many good things. I know it's a classic.
Watch it together then. Also, DNT, I heard you earlier. I'm gonna throw you off a pit like it's fucking Mortal Kombat. Don't ever say that shit ever again.
Do what?
Oh, I heard you.
What are you talking about?
That was so stupid.
That was fucking amazing.
Oh man.
My God, bro. I didn't think anybody caught that.
This cheeky one-liner motherfucker. Ooh. Topic I've just thought of for both of you guys.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Michael Jackson?
Michael motherfucking Jackson.
Hey.
My profile picture. Shit.
Hey, the thing about Michael Jackson, I'm gonna get into more of him in a later episode of the ThunderCat.
Ooh, yes.
I wanna dedicate a episode strictly to how I feel about Michael Jackson, because I don't talk about him a lot. Like I've listened to his music. I love his music. I'd never really believed in the stuff going around with the politics surrounding his name. I was always a fan, and I always listened to his stuff when I was little. I just want to really dedicate that episode of the ThunderCast. It's going to be episode 23.
Yes.
Let's go. Which isn't announced yet, so yeah, you heard it here first. So.
Peek.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Michael Jackson will always be Spider-Man in my eyes.
Yeah, so I can't wait to talk about that, because he's the king of pop, and I'll always say that till the end. Like, nobody is topping him. Pause.
Shit.
I mean,
Loki?
Hearing you talk about that, man, like my heart like starting to race. Like, he for me is one of like my greatest inspirations. Like for what I do.
Is he like your role model?
As far as, huh?
I said, is he like your role model?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
But just like the mindset aspect, like of what I do, it's like I think about him a lot, and it's like, you know what, him, it's like I love the way he went about stuff, like as far as like the songwriting, like the performing, like the dancing, all that stuff. It's like I love it.
Yeah, man, he was a dancing machine.
He's dancing machine.
I thought it was really funny. I saw a performance recently. I don't remember what year it was, but Usher was trying to outdance him.
oh yeah, that was my bad.
Yeah, oh man, he was trying to outdance him, and MJ just really destroyed him.
Yo, were you standing the fuck on him?
It was such a watch.
Nah, fuck that.
He was trying so hard to usurp the throne that Michael Jackson had, and it was just like, all right, bro, you're about to outdance Michael Jackson.
It was so funny. I was like, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
How old was Michael Jackson at the time?
I mean, shit, bro. That motherfucker had some moves, bro. He was that.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, but shit.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that there's any like modern Michael Jacksons?
Like, we mean just like dance wise, or no, musically?
No. Like, not even musically. Like, well, kind of, but like
just
in
like,
the music scene that has like an impact like him. I would say Kanye, but he still didn't release Donda yet. Fucking.
Yeah, yo, there's it's so funny seeing the controversy around Donda. Yo, it's so funny watching people be like, "So, are we gonna put Kanye in prison for fraudulent behavior for not releasing Donda?" Like, I'm just like, yeah, I want to hear it too. We gotta hold on.
I haven't really been, like in the loop. But like, is that like a new album he's supposed to be working on?
Yeah, it's like one of 48 that he said that he's gonna release.
Yeah.
I guess this is it's like a trend with him.
Oh yeah, it's something. It's something with him. He's gonna keep playing. I'm gonna fucking box him up, bro.
Hey, it's really funny because the only people who've gotten to listen to anything revolving around that album have been people that have joined the live listening parties, and I've missed all of them. So I'm so mad that I missed all of them because I didn't get to hear the music. Like, I'm hearing there's features with Weeknd, Jay-Z's coming back on there. Like, I'm so excited. Like, but that's the problem because he probably knows that he or me, along with so many other fans, are excited, and yet he won't just drop the album. I'm wondering if it's because I was hearing this too, where some production on the songs were rushed a little bit, so it's like he's taking his time to tweak some of the music, which is fine. But can you give me an update or something, bro, please?
I feel like he's not gonna release it.
I'll be so upset if he doesn't release it.
I feel like he will, but it'll be at, like where nobody is. It'll be like everyone. It's like least expected. It's like, oh shit.
It'd be like some random Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm only saying this because he did this in the past where he was gonna release something and he's like, nah, Jesus is King time. Also, I'm gonna leak all these other songs so y'all can only hear the alpha stages of them.
Yeah, he took the music that he did. I had a discussion with Solo where he took the music that he already had, kind of discarded it or leaked it online, and then took the same produced beats, altered them a little bit, and dropped the album Jesus is King. In hindsight, that wasn't a necessarily bad album. It's just there was music and expectations that people had for the music that he was going to drop, and then for him to stop, flip it around, and release the one he had, kind of left this sort of bad impression in people's mouths.
Pause on Sunday.
Like
You're my Chick-fil-A. There's so many pause moments in this. I know whenever I'm gonna listen to this podcast back, I'm gonna be saying pause for every pause that we haven't paused.
Yeah, me too. I already know. Like when I edit it,
I'm literally gonna have to physically pause the episode and be like, "Yeah, why?
Why did I say that? Why did DNZ say that? Or Zara? Whatever the fuck I call myself nowadays.
DNZ.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man.
But yeah, I want to see that album. I want to not even see. I just want to listen to that album once. Like I'm cool with just listening to it once and then never hearing it again. Like I just want to see what this man was cooking up, because I consider Kanye one of the best, at least producers. Like maybe not writers or rappers or anything like that, but just off of production, off of his music, I consider him one of the best, and I really want to hear what he's done with his production this time around.
For real, man. For real. So, anybody you guys see as the new Michael Jackson for you guys, at least?
I mean, honestly, bro,
I'm not really sure.
I had a conversation with my fam, but we always make the joke that when he passed away, he reincarnated and split into different people.
That's wholesome.
It was he reincarnated into The Weeknd and Bruno and other people that had different aspects of what he does. Obviously they can't do it to the extent he does.
Yeah.
But just just trying to keep his spirit alive in that sense. He's a goat.
And Tyler the Creator, because that nigga swaggy.
That's a beautiful way to go about it.
Yeah.
To think about it like that,
A little bit of Michael Jackson lives in all of us.
Yeah. Hey. I love that.
Big facts,
Sure,
yeah.
I love you. I mean, anyways,
hey, I love you too, Mom.
Let's go.
Woo!
Is there any
You too, Thunder.
I've seen that there's a lot of Marvel movies and stuff coming out, which is kind of usual and typical, but is there any actual different movies you guys are excited about?
Yeah, I'm excited for Dune, which I've never read the Dune books or I've never seen the original movie, but yeah, like a sand dune, just Dune, because there's so much lore. It reminds me of Star Wars, but it's so much potential that isn't tapped in yet. There's so much there, and there's so much story that I'm intrigued by, these people and these different civilizations clashing with each other, and there's these creatures that live in the sand, and there's a war, and there's aliens and robots. It's super cool to me. I'm fascinated by this sci-fi fantasy thing going on with Dune, so I'm excited for that movie.
Yeah, they haven't been able to do execute a sci-fi fantasy in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
An original one, at least.
Yeah, so Dune, I'm excited for Dune, and I cannot wait. I don't know when the movie's dropping, because they always switch it around, but there's gonna be some ThunderCats movie where it's gonna have the way it's being described is kind of like Avatar, but without real people acting in the scenes.
Jesus.
So it's kind of like some CGI, sort of photorealistic thing. Like, I'm so excited for that.
They still have to do the motion capture, kind of like how.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, like, I'm so excited, and because the guy who's directing or who directed the Godzilla vs Kong movie is directing that movie, so I already have faith that he'll stay true to the source material. Change it up and tweak it, obviously, so that it fits the audiences now. Like, the most excited I'm for, honestly, with that movie is going to be Mumra, because Mumra is a character who has this huge presence, and he's a scary-ass villain when you do him properly.
Pause.
So,
Mumra is in Dune? That's a ThunderCat thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm excited. I really am excited. It's going to be cool.
That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mumra.
Yeah, that reminds me.
Hey, mom.
Hey, that reminds me because I'm in the middle of writing a script for a ThunderCats related animation that I want to do, because I don't ever see any ThunderCats anything, and because I already know the campiness of it or whatever, right? But like, I talked about this in the ThunderCast as well, where I think there's a lot more that could be appreciated from that product.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited as well.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
I guess it's time for
some big things, Thunder. I swear, man. Lighting the world on fire as of late.
Hey, appreciate it. I'm trying. Like, there's a lot of ideas I still have in mind. I was thinking about this the other day, where I want to do those He-Man related animations, that ThunderCats one, and that multiverse series I'm doing, which is like as the title suggests, just a coalition of every piece of like media that I like, and just like put into one story in an animation. I'm excited to keep making those, and then thinking afterwards, fully transitioning into just doing the ThunderCast and other things that I'm interested in. Like, I want to write a book at some point on something.
Okay.
And I also want to make a couple songs. Like, I know we talked about this off the podcast, but I have a few different ideas in mind for some music. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah,
and then maybe, so like writing a book or something, some music, the ThunderCast, and maybe, I don't know, this is like one of the things that I'm still thinking about, like maybe getting into, like, I don't know 100%, but like maybe like something revolving around the news or something, like in the government or something, like, I don't know, in law. That'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
But then again, I don't know if that'd be the best option considering the climate as of late.
Yeah, it's still hot for some reason.
Yeah, it really is.
It's supposed to be fall.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are the plans as of late. Like, I'm really gonna try and put out all those ideas I have in store, and then make a full transition to the ThunderCast and other things. That's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. I mean, you heard it here first, yeah.
Exclusive news.
Yes, sir. Exclusives. Yes, sir.
Oh man, speaking of exclusives, I was gonna bring up something with figures again, but I don't even know if there's any fucking news.
Honestly, I haven't really been keeping up with the figure content. Like, I don't know what's going on outside of what I'm told now. Like,
the thing he's trying to figure out is when the new He-Man and ThunderCats figures are gonna drop.
Hey, honestly, that is something I'm looking forward to. Like, I want to know when, because, alright, that's what I'm saying. I need to know when that movie comes out, because I know there's going to be promotion around that movie. There's going to be figures and stuff.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for that. I've already started buying the more recent He-Man related figures and stuff. I'm thinking about grabbing that Netflix He-Man figure, because I kind of want to use him in the multiverse thing for something.
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
yeah, they're making them 6-inch scale now with good
Yeah.
resolution.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Super excited for that.
that's perfect.
Yes, sir.
Why'd I say that? I'm sorry.
Well,
I didn't expect that silence
what
after
was
it.
that? No, is that what you said? Like that fucking.
Is what?
I'm so confused. When is
I don't
Dragon
know.
Ball Heroes coming out?
Oh, Dragon Ball Heroes? Man, I don't even know, bro.
Don't
I
know.
even know. A week?
I didn't catch up on the last like 4 episodes or so.
For real?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That last episode of Heroes was really cool. Like, it was fun. Like, obviously, Heroes isn't good, like, in regards to story and development or anything like that, but as far as fights go, sometimes there's those special, like, cherry on top moments where they go all out. Like, I don't know if it's the direction or they just have a good animator on lock at that point in time. Like, that most recent episode was really cool. Like, they did really good with the animation. It was really nice.
The directors really moved the course of the entire episode.
Facts. So I'm intrigued. I want to know what the freak is going on because they have that actually. Hey, hold up.
Hold up.
Because in Heroes, Vegeta has this new form, right? Where it's like blue, but it's like there's this evil key on top of it, right? I'm wondering if that's kind of like alluding to Ultra Ego, because in Heroes they kind of directly compare that form to Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, I thought so
And-
too.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's like a prelude to Ultra Ego or something.
Yeah, kind of
That'd
like
be cool if that's the case.
how Dragon Ball
Probably.
Super anime had evolution and the manga had the fucking perfected type thing or mastered, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that's like what they're doing. Because, if that's the case, that's really smart. If not, it's like, okay, it's still cool either way. But, yeah.
Yeah, because now they could kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get like double the marketing. You don't want to go this path,
Exactly.
you go this path.
Exactly.
Oh, you want Vegeta with eyebrows so bad? Here, just take this one with different aura.
There you go.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have
Vegeta really
lightning
does
out
look
around him.
insane.
I love that.
He really does look crazy without any eyebrows, yo. Like,
Yeah.
especially
He
how
looks so
they
much
draw
better
him
in
in this
motion,
most
too.
recent. Yeah.
He looks like a fucking
I'm really
beast.
excited. Like, whenever they get to animating the anime, or whenever that is, like, and if they do the arc, super excited to see what they do and how they animate the psychotic nature of Vegeta. That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be amazing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
I prefer them to only like stick it to movies now. I think that sounds cool to me.
Hey, I agree with you to an extent. Like, either they do something where it's just movies, or it's like a seasonal anime thing where it's like one arc.
Why doesn't Dragon Ball do
one arc
OVAs?
there.
It's like the only anime that doesn't do an OVA.
Yeah, honestly. It'd be cool if they did. I'd be down to see more of that.
If they did an OVA, then they wouldn't have to divulge from anything. They could just start and just do one arc from the manga.
Exactly.
It would be perfect. Man, they should hire
Facts.
me over there. They already stealing all
Yeah.
our stop motion ideas. Might as well just hire us at this point.
That's true. That's very true.
God.
So, multiverse. Anything about that?
Well, I mean, so multiverse. So I was already talking about how it's just the coalition of everything I like, but it's also like a series that takes place after every event in all the universes I establish.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, each season does that. So season 2 is after all the universes I established up to this point, including the He-Man videos. So, like, the Skeletor, who's the villain in those videos, the main one, he's carrying over as the villain for this second season of Multiverse, and he has a power-up. And I'm not going to explain how he gets it, but it is answered in those He-Man videos in that trilogy that I'm still working on. So you're going to see how he gets that power-up and then how that transitions over.
Okay.
And That's some cool stuff. That I've been exploring different camera angles. I've been trying to do some more of an anime take when it comes to filming the thing. Like with the first episode, I had a lot of fun animating certain shots with certain characters and like certain fights and making just the craziest thing happen where a character just gets blasted across the landscape and you see all the smoke and explosions and rubble.
Yeah,
I like this stuff.
The fluidity is off the charts now.
Oh, appreciate it.
Really
Yeah, I'm really trying with that. Like, I don't change my frame rates. Not really. I mean, I do sometimes, but I kind of keep it at a consistent thing. Just so long as you're able to balance the amount of frames you take with the frame rate, you should be okay. Like, in how you animate.
Hey, tips with Thunder. I like that.
Yeah, like
that timing of it.
Yes, sir. Honestly, like if you just gotta balance out how you use your frame rates and how many pictures you take.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a lot of fun doing the stop motion.
Oh, well, that's cool, man.
Yes, sir.
Let me check. We are at 1 hour and 7 minutes. If you guys would like to continue, I'm down.
My phone is gonna die, but
all right. Well, do you have anything to plug before we end it?
I have the YouTube channel ThunderCat 123 Studios, and then on Instagram, same thing, just with an underscore between the 3 and Studios. Twitter, I don't really use. The only time you're ever gonna see me use Twitter is when I'm scrolling past to learn about news and things. So I'm not gonna plug the Twitter.
And if you don't have Twitter and you want to follow him, I advise you never to go on there.
Never go on Twitter, please. Look, you guys. Please don't go on Twitter. It's so
look at art.
If you're gonna go on Twitter, please just try and find the most positive thing, and that's really hard considering how negative Twitter is. Please just look. If you're gonna go on Twitter, just keep your circle very, 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 very small.
Follow
very
a
small.
bunch of kitten and puppy accounts, and that's the only way that you can use Twitter, and I'll be okay with it.
Right. Twitter is just. But yeah, like. That's really it.
Where could they find your podcast?
You'll be able to find the podcast, the ThunderCast, on Instagram, on my Instagram account, ThunderCat123_studios. There you'll be able to hear all the episodes as they drop first there. And then later on they will be on YouTube, hopefully.
Cool.
But yeah, that's where all the episodes are going to be. Most of my animations, all that stuff, it's all going to be there. Like on Insta, you'll also be able to get like some more content from me. Besides animations, you'll get like reviews of films I do, different interests of like basically everything else other than animation will be on Insta. So yeah.
Okay, that's neat. All right. Well,
fuck yeah, everybody.
That was episode 7 of the Uncreative podcast. This one was a bit more chill. I didn't laugh like a fucking hyena as much. I know you guys love that. Whenever I peek your mic so often, you guys like, oh, I don't hear the audio as much because Bandit's editing this episode, so I don't hear the audio as much. Let me turn it up. I caught you that time, motherfucker. Anyways, yeah, but
hey, I had a fun time being on here. For real.
Man, it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure having you here, bro.
We hope to have you on in the future, and we know you will be here for the last episode. I'm hyped for that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Spoilers. But yeah, man, it was really nice to talk to you.
Yeah, you too, guys. I had a blast. Like it's cool because with podcasts, the best thing that I get from podcasts is when there's a discussion going on, and you can learn from individuals when you're listening. So, like just being here, even though we've had a lot of these conversations, I'm still learning about like more about you guys and about myself through the combo. So
real, man.
It's really interesting.
I love that aspect of it.
I like that this cherished memory of like my life will forever be documented.
Big facts. It was really a pleasure being on here for sure.
Man, it was amazing.
Appreciate
Without
you
being
being
said,
here, bro.
This is Ace Bandit, the King Zara, and ThunderCat 123 Studios signing out. See you guys next time.